so got the crashy on, top crashy anyways, and the rest of it. So she's coming together. I'm taking her out for a drive today. There's no doubt about it. Engine works, everything works. So right now I'm getting the clutch fluid in. It's a funny thing. So when you're priming the clutch, you kind of have to play with the clutch. You really don't have a choice about it. I mean, you can blow pressure into that, but you really got to let it settle. Yeah, come in and play with the clutch a little bit. And then when it gets primed, I want to say, once it gets, at least fluid inside of it, then you can start closing the aperture for the bleed valve underneath, then doing the pumps, and then loosen it up to let pressure out, because now you're bleeding and now you're getting the air out. But initially it's a bit of a pain. I mean, you open it up all the way and just wait for it to go. Looks like some fluid's coming out, so it might actually be close to prime at this point. That much fluid came out. I mean, it was tip top, so I'll go underneath and do that. I did dress those oil hoses so they're not sticking out. So I'm happy about that. Where I've got the paper towel there, that's where my leak is for the oil on the feed lines. So I might have to redress that hose, and then tighten it again and see if I can get that leak to stop. But I backburnered it up until this point because I've been trying to get the rest done, get everything done that I can get done. So all the headlights are on and the front is on. So now it's just, it's odds and ends, honestly. I did have a problem with the ethanol sensor, so I'm going to check out the sensor and the wires and see if everything's all right there. Otherwise, and then this is going to be a back burner project for a while. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it all together, because I got stuff coming in the mail, and I honestly, I got to get this thing out on the road. I've got to mechanically certify that this car is fine to run. I'll put all this, make it look good, and what I'll do is I can run EcuTech off of it, and I'll be just fine for now. I've got, once my parts all come in at the same time, and then I can start playing with it, that's fine. But for now, I've solved a lot of issues. I've come up with a lot of answers to questions that I had, which is huge. That was important to know, be able to map out all those wires, be able to deal with those issues. So that's dealt with. That's got to go on. So yeah, the oil's low, coolant's a little low, but that's fine. I'm not looking to run it like this. I'm just gonna try to get out on the road and just make sure it's, for the most part, the engine's happy. I've got 5 quarts in there. That should be enough for now. Just to check it out, and going from there. So let's get the clutch in. Let's get that MT85 in the tranny. Yeah, and then we get the rest of the car put together. Actually, I'm gonna leave the nose off because I gotta spin it around in the garage, and easiest way to do that is where I don't have a nose bothering me. So we'll do it without the nose. I'll put the nose on last, and the undershroud and all that other shit. I still have stuff to do with the hood, so I might try to get that done. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, I know this place is a fucking mess. So I got those in. My transmission fluid. It's not 4 containers. I just had a couple extra, and over time, some fluid builds up, and you can just drip it out into the other one. I mean, like, you can see, like, I still have fluid in that one that I cut apart. Actually, it's more like 3 and 3.5, something like that. So I have some extra there. So you'd literally have to buy 4 containers, and that's it. Then you have a half left over, which you can use again, obviously. to use some bullshit like this, which was interesting, you have to cut the top off. It really makes a difference. That, or you run a hose down from on top, which I'm going to try next time. I know there will be a next time, because, well, that's just the way this shit works for me. My D6 so far has only taken one container. But I think I got to get out on the road and turn the wheel a little bit. Maybe I'll go to 2 containers. I bought 3. I thought it was 3, but maybe I was wrong. We'll see. We'll see. Otherwise, oh yeah, so one thing you gotta watch for, let's go on a field trip. One thing you have to watch when you're putting in your transmission is, you see those wires up there? I don't know if you can see it. Those wires at the very tippy top. They have like a little bit of tape on the end. Yeah, so that's the gear position sensor. And, oh, let's get up. Alright, so that's the gear position sensor. And I don't know if it's mission critical. I don't know if it's gonna keep the car from doing shit. I don't think it is. I think it's gonna affect the S mode. So you can't just do rev matching with the car without that fucking sensor. What I gotta do is I can get my hands up there. I have to see the actual connector. So I'm gonna go back on my previous videos and see if I have a picture, or I think I do, have a representation of the connector on top of the transmission. So I mean, I think I have a lot of that video, so I'll have a look at it. Then I have a good way to understand how to get that connector off. And then so what I'll do is I'll have to shop around. Either I have to shop around for a new connector with wires attached. Like I'll have to contact some places that took apart a Z and see if they'll cut the fucking wire off for me. Or I'll have to rebuild that connector. And I don't even know how that connector goes back together. I'll have to figure that one out. So, what's up? So, all right, man, she's almost there. That leak that I found, that oil leak, holy shit, man, it was just a loose fitting. So I dealt with that, and it's done. It was spinning in my hand, believe it or not. So, all right, so I'm dealt with that. Everything else under here, man, I have to look at it. The transmission, fuck, man, that's that. I still gotta go in and research that connection and see what happens. If I don't need that connection to drive the car, I'm just gonna fucking drive the car and make sure I don't have any further problems. And then when that connection comes in, I'll fucking lift the car again and deal with it. But for right now, as far as taking that shit out, dude, clutch. I'm feeling it now. I'm feeling the satisfaction, to be honest. All I gotta do is, well, if you see that's some chomp. That's that chomp shit. Like, not this one, because this one's a degreaser, but it's the same fucking shit. It's concrete. It's like concrete cleaner. It goes into a powder form and it cleans up the concrete. So it works clutch, man. I'm telling you right now. They don't sponsor me or nothing, but that's the only shit that I've used that actually works. So I bought another one. It's coming in, so I can get the rest of this done. It's white, but it just powders up and cakes up all that shit, and then you have a normal concrete again. Anyways, so that needs to finish gluing. Then I get the hood on, and again I gotta clean some shit up. This will get torn down. I'll take a couple pistons out, keep for myself, and then throw the rest of that shit away. Take sensors, take the harness out, because that's all usable wire that I can use in the future for miscellaneous projects. It's really good wire too. Pulleys, all that shit. I'm trying to take as much off as I can. Just put it in a box somewhere for future. But yeah, dude, the cleanup is going to start very soon. As soon as I turn this car around. Yeah. Hopefully that's it, man. Hopefully not any further fucking problems. Like I told you guys, man, I'm gonna be building this fucking motor in the future. And then, dude, it should be hands off from there. Hopefully that build fucking sticks. There's no fucking problems. And then, dude, she'll have more power than she needs. And, or than I need, you know. It's like you buy a car and you want it to fucking last forever. And from the factory they do. But when you do this shit, man, you're on limited time. But when you build it up, you're kind of putting it back to factory spec at a higher level. You know what I mean? Like, you can run this fucker for a long time because it's more bulletproof. Anyways, fucking, so I got the interior shit to do too. That's later. I got shit coming on Saturday and Sunday for that, so we are not worried about that. Alright, so I'm gonna drop this thing now and turn it around on the wheels, and fuck, that's it. Alright guys, look at that shit. I'm on the road. Of course, the S mode is pissed. See, my gear selector's off again. That's that fucking gear shift sensor that got ripped out. Still got some work to do over here, but shit, yeah, man, this car is running. I still need to get it tuned, so I'm not pushing the fucking gas, but you know how it goes. But it smells a little rich too, so yeah, she needs a tune. So we'll take it easy and we'll head back, but just want to get on the road, see what's up. Alright guys, thanks for sticking with me through this video series. I hope it was informative. If there's anything you need, let me know. As far as information, I'll try to do my best. I think as we're all cut it off. I mean, I got stuff coming for that, but I don't know if it's worth putting on a video, or maybe I'll just do a separate series on this alone. I have to do the guide plate. That was kind of a pain in the ass on the road, but I mean, whatever. So, alright guys, thanks. See ya.